So Tracy tonight.
CMPRadio.net, man. It's your boy Uncle P, and I'm live down here,
You said they have to wait for Chris to get here.
at the Christian Church of Chester, man, for the Wipe Out Your Warrant. It's happening today from 9 till 4 p.m. Oh, man. Yeah, look at me. There it is. We are live, man. And I want to talk to Miss Tracy Burns. She is an attorney, right, out of Chester. Everybody knows, Miss Burns. How are you, Miss Burns? How you feeling? I'm good. Pick up that microphone.
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming down here, right? Thank you for representing the city of Chester, right? For always fighting for us in the court, right? For holding us accountable when you know we're wrong, right? And for loving us, right? Because that's what you give.
At the end of the day, that's really what it's all about.
Right.
It's about trying to, help people do better.
Absolutely. And I can just say thank you for that. So what's going on here at the Wipe Out Your Warrants? Because you're a defense attorney, right? And you defend a lot of people that are skeptical about coming down here, right, to the situation. They're going to lock me up. They're going to take me. What is happening?
So what this is an event that is run by the District Attorney of Delaware County and the Delaware County Department of Probation and Parole.
Mm-hmm.
And the goal of this program is to lift outstanding warrants, but not only lift outstanding warrants, to dispose of the cases that can be disposed of. So let's say, for instance, you have an outstanding warrant because you failed to appear for probation. Or it's one of those situations where you thought that you were going to be detained by probation because maybe you weren't going to be able to produce a clean urine.
Right.
What probation is saying today is like, look, come on over. Sometimes in some of those cases, depending upon how much probation you have left, they're actually closing your case out.
Say that again.
Exactly. They are closing cases out depending upon how much probation you have left. In some cases, if you have outstanding warrants and they're for minor offenses, those cases are actually being disposed of today with fines. So, cases that ordinarily might make you, you go to the district court, then you go into media for the court of common pleas, and then you are, ultimately accepting a guilty plea, or, doing ARD or one of those other dispositions in the court of common pleas. You can do that today. And what the district attorney is offering are summary offenses. Now, each case is going to be analyzed on a case-by-case basis.
Right.
And the rules that I'm talking to you about, generally refer to nonviolent offenses.
Nonviolent offenses. So
simple assaults, however,
are nonviolent.
Well, simple assaults will be analyzed to see whether or not they qualify. I certainly don't want to give any false impressions. There, you will be detained on gun charges.
Right, absolutely.
That kind of thing.
Right.
But for the nonviolent offenses, and the goal of the district attorney is to try to clean the inventory out, clean the inventory
all the
out
cases that they have, all the warrants that they have, right? Wipe your warrant out.
Clearly. And what I want to say is that I don't want people to be afraid. I've done this many times in the past, and I've had clients who have been skeptical, and I really always try to tell my clients, listen, come on. They know I am, I tell the truth.
Right.
And so, you walk in, you really do walk out. What I do for my clients is generally I will review their warrants before we walk in here so that they'll know what to expect. Generally, you should expect to be here anywhere from an hour to 2 hours.
2 hours,
depending upon
your case.
How many warrants you have and exactly what the disposition is. Yes, some people have multiple warrants. It's a fact, it's a reality of life.
Absolutely.
But it works, and particularly for the people who are going to be able to resolve their cases altogether.
Right, without having to go to court. Right, 3, 4, 6 months out, right? You run for not showing up at the magisterial court, right?
That's the person that the district attorney and the Department of Probation and Parole and the sheriff, that's the person they want to show up here today.
Right.
Because that is the ideal candidate for a disposal.
Right.
And again, we get to lessen the court inventory. The sheriff, they get to close out warrants. The district attorney gets to close out cases. The district court gets to close out cases.
Right.
Absolutely. And most importantly, the individual
gets the clothes
that
off.
weight off their shoulders.
Right. It's a heavy weight to walk around with a warrant, man. I know.
Absolutely. You can't drive in a car.
No.
There's a traffic stop, you out the county.
Scared to death every time you see the lights, man.
You
I
out
still
the
get
county.
nervous when I see the police lights. And I've been legit for the last 6 years,
You
man.
have
but
no reason to be.
No,
No, it's a worthwhile program. I've seen
Absolutely.
it in past years. It works. I will tell you.
Mm-hmm.
So getting the word out and the dissemination of the information is very important. Because in all of the years that I've participated in this program, the only thing that's ever been upsetting to me about it is that not enough people take advantage
Not
of
enough people take advantage of it. And this isn't just for Chester. This is for Delaware
This
County.
is Delaware County.
Delaware
this just
County.
happens to be the site.
The site, right.
Where the warrants are, the warrant rescission is being conducted.
Okay.
And that's because the Christian Church of Chester,
Right.
listen, they open their doors up to
Absolutely.
community service.
Yes, they do.
Whenever the call is made
Right.
to them. This is the site, not just Chester. It's all of Delaware County.
Mhm.
Like I said before, the only thing that disappoints me about the program is that not enough people take
Participate.
advantage.
Right. So we're calling everybody, man. I want you to text your cousin, your little cousin Ray, other Uncle Pookie. Tell him, man, listen, go get your warrant rescinded, right? Let's get this done now. If you have marijuana charges, small things like that, right, are getting rescinded. Gun charges and violent offenses don't come down here because they're going to lock you up, right? But any other charge that you have, right, a summary offense, right, what is it, harassment charges or anything like that.
Those kinds of things are being resolved here today.
Resolved today, right? That we have the Court of Common Pleas. We have judges here. We have people here that have the knowledge. They done set up a whole courtroom in here. You should see everything. And we're going to walk around and see everything that's out here. But when you walk in, you're going to see the sheriff. The sheriff is going to be here. Don't be nervous, right? Don't be scared. Come in. Say what you're here for and get it done, man. 1 to 2 hours and get out of here, man.
There's a representative here from every division of court that you would ordinarily see in media.
Yep.
So you have the representatives here from the Sheriff's Department, as you indicated. That's more a safety measure than anything else.
Right.
It's a safety measure.
Okay.
You have the representatives from the district attorney's office are present. Of course, the job of the district attorney is to prosecute offenses, and in this case, they are doing all that they can to resolve as many cases for us today. You have representatives from the Office of the Court Administrator, that's the scheduling purposes, because not all cases will be able to be resolved today. Some of them will have to get a date for the Court of Common Pleas, and so we have representatives from the Court Administrator's Office to do that. You have representatives from the Office of Judicial Support.
Okay.
That is so that the warrants can actually be wiped out. So in addition to just having the people here, there is a link, and the whole courthouse computer system is present in this space here today.
Wow.
So that warrants can actually be wiped out of the system. That's why OJS is here. And then finally, for those people who, sometimes it might be a situation where we're looking at your case, or the DA looks at your case and says, listen, we'll offer this person, 1 year probation. You don't have to go to a district court. You don't have to go to the Court of Common Pleas. There's going to be a judge available from the Court of Common Pleas here today to accept those pleas. And for those instances, then we also have representatives from the Delaware County Department of Probation and Parole.
Absolutely.
So that everything that you would ordinarily do in media happens here today.
So I had someone ask me when I first posted this, what about probation? So it seems as though probation is here to wipe out your warrant, not to wipe out your probation, right? Not to knock you off of probation, but to wipe out the warrant that's on you for probation, for a hot urine or different things like that.
So each case is going to be analyzed on a case-by-case basis here today.
Right.
And depending upon, and we do have the supervisors of probation and parole are the people who are actually here today, so they have the authority to make decisions.
Wow.
And so once they look at cases, there are some cases where probation is actually going to be closed. Listen, we just needed you to turn yourself in so that we could rescind the warrant. But let's say it's somebody who's been running for 2 or 3 years on probation, and they've been running for 2 or 3 years on probation, and their only violation is that they ran on probation. But if they've had no other arrests, since then, and theirs is a case where it might be 3, 4, maybe even 6 months left on the probation, those are cases that are eligible to be closed today.
What?
So it's worth your while. Your worst case scenario is that you're going to stay on probation.
That's it.
However,
your warrant is lifted. Right.
And so that's right, exactly. So the best part about this is that you absolutely eliminate the possibility of that trip
out to the county. And Lord knows I hated those trips, bro. Literally, they were devastating. But this is what we're doing today, man. This is what's going on down here. Wipe out your warrant, right? The Christian Church of Chester, man, down here in the project. Everybody know where it is, right? You know, let's get down here, man. Let's come out today. Let's get those warrants off of our shoulders, man. Let's go, man. Ms. Tracy Burns, I'd like to thank you for stopping through. Anything else you want to say to the people before we roll out?
No, absolutely. So listen, Erica's recording.
Right.
Live. Okay, listen.
I don't know why she live.
And for people who are skeptical, please give me a call at 610-499-1940. That's 610-499-1940. Before you come here, and as a courtesy, I will look up your warrants and let you know what it is you can expect when you come to the church.
What's that number again?
It's 610-499-1940. Listen, Misty about to kill me.
Right, she is.
Misty gonna kill me.
You got the phone ringing all crazy.
Misty about to kill me,
Yeah,
but that's what it is. But I'll take a look at it and let you know what to expect.
Thank you very much for your service. I appreciate you.
No problem.
Right. So we have a bag they're also giving away for the first 100 people that come through here. You know me with bags. I always want to see what they giving out, right? What they got going on. So, you know, the first thing that hit me was they said it was a Walmart gift card in here, right, for $20. And then 5 SEPTA passes, right? The SEPTA Trans Pass. $20 Walmart gift card, and then 5 SEPTA passes. So you can ride the bus. What they got here? They got survival guide for the homeless services. Man, these are the numbers: the public defender's office, adult probation, the diagnostic services, the pretrial bail conferences, and surviving overdose. Right is extremely important today as we deal with the different drugs that are out here. And then we have some Narcan, man, nasal spray. Right, so this is what they're giving away. The first 100 people that come down here, man, get down here. You want to get down here and see what's going on, man. This is important. Chester, listen, wipe out your warrants. And they're doing this for 2 days, man, today until 4 p.m. and then tomorrow, same time, right? Yep, 9 to 4. So make sure you come down here. Make sure you become a part of this. As soon as I can get Matt to come in here and talk to us, he'll be in here. But this is important. Come on, bro. Yeah, absolutely. How you feeling?
I'm good. How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. Grab the microphone.
Yes,
Let them know your name, bro.
My name is Aaron Hudson. I'm one of the deacons here at the Christian Church of Chester.
Mm-hmm.
And been here for a while. We've done this program before many years back.
Right.
Great opportunity.
Absolutely.
Great opportunity for the church to open its doors to the community and allow people to come in and get their situations handled.
Right. Absolutely. So when you think about wiping out your warrant, right, you know, what made the Christian Church of Chester say, listen, this is a program we can get behind?
It's important. It's important. A lot of people, you know, sometimes we do things, we make mistakes, you know, but you got to be forgiven. You got to get an opportunity to get over those things.
Right.
Sometimes you got to get things past you, get behind some things so you can actually move forward and progress in life. So we don't want anybody to be stopped from moving forward in life. If you're trying to do better, you're trying to get things worked out, we want the community to have that same opportunity. So it was very important for us to open the doors to do this.
Right. As a man from the city of Chester, man, how do you think this is being related to right now, right? For people looking at wipe out your warrants, what do you think their main thing is that they don't want to come down here?
People are reluctant as a man because as an African-American man and the police and community police, and we know the issues that we have.
Right.
So a lot of times we are reluctant to even engage with the police, even engage with law enforcement in any type of way.
Right.
But this opportunity, regardless of any past indiscretions or anything that you've done, is an opportunity in a safe environment to come down here and get your situation handled. Yeah, you're going to see some police on site.
Right.
Yeah, you're going to see that.
Yeah, you're going to sit down here for 2 hours.
Yeah,
right.
But, you know, it's to be expected, and it's important.
Right.
It's necessary.
It's definitely necessary.
It's what we need to do. If you want to be able to drive down the street in your car without looking in that rear view and being scared of getting pulled over for any type of infraction that you may have had in the past or whatever, it's important to come down and get your situation handled.
Absolutely. So shout out to the Chester Partnership for Safe Neighborhoods, right? the Christian Church of Chester, right, for partnering together on this situation, right, and giving us a home, man. You have basically taken all of Delaware County and put it in this church, man, and it's an awesome church, man. You host Biddy, right? Biddy's in here playing basketball, so, I just want to thank you, for all your services and everything that you do for the community.
We here.
Right.
We here for the community.
All right. Definitely dope, man. I appreciate you, man. So, yeah, come down here right now. The Christian Church of Chester, man. Get down here. You're here till 4 p.m. 4 p.m. Get down here. Get your warrants rescinded. Maybe get your case closed. Probationary. Come down here. Get your warrant rescinded. And go ahead and go back to your PO and talk to your PO, right? Get that dirt off your shoulder, man. Let's go, man. They're giving you an opportunity. They're unloading their cases, and they're helping you unload a lot of grief up off you, man. So, tell your cousin, tell your friends, tell your brothers, tell your auntie, tell your nephew, tell your niece, whoever. Oh, you got a warrant? Let's go down here and get this rescinded, right? We're down here, and they're nonviolent only, no gun charges. Please don't come down here with 3 gun charges, running from the police, thinking it's not going to happen like that, right? But nonviolent, summary offenses, probationary, things that you're already on papers for, come down here and talk to them and see what they can do for you, man.
And I believe they're even handling juvenile cases. So if you're a juvenile, you got your nephew or your niece up in the house, and
right.
They got a situation,
right.
come and get a handle.
Bring them down here. Juvenile cases also. So this is dope, man. This is an experience that we've never really been able to take part in, right? For too long, the communication level has been closed off. We've been in a bubble. Come down here. Get your warrant rescinded. So you can go get a job. You can get your driver's license. You can drive around. You can... I don't know, you can do whatever you want to do after you get your warrant rescinded, but come down here and let this service be a service to you. Yeah, thank you, absolutely. Sir. Appreciate you, bro. Mm-hmm. Good seeing you, too. She want to take pictures. All that good stuff.
Thank you.
No problem. So, this is what's going on down here. Christian Church of Chester, man. This is a dope event, man. Delaware County District Attorney's Office is wiping out your warrants. Probation and parole is wiping out your warrants. This is extremely important. Extremely important. Chester Partnership for Safe Neighborhoods is all about building things that have never been built before for our community, right? This is how it starts. You have to have faith. You have to have hope. You have to believe that you can walk in here and walk right back out. I'm telling you, you can. I'm telling you, they're not going to lock you up. So come down here. Bring your family down here. Bring your aunt down here. Get that warrant rescinded so y'all can go on and do things that y'all want to do, man. I'm waiting on some more people to pop up. But what's going on? What's going on out there? Let's see what's going on. Can you tell my attorney to call me? No, Sheeta, I can't. I'm not doing that. Hello, how are you? Come on, have a seat.
From Legal Aid.
Legal Aid. Yes, sir. Okay, you can take it.
Oh, you good?
Yeah. Yeah, you can take it right now. Right. No problem.
I want people to see it.
Right. Absolutely. There you go. Take the microphone.
Thank you.
Legal Aid.
Yes.
How are you? What's your name, first of all?
My name is Jordan.
Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
That's my daughter's name.
No way.
Spell it with a Y?
A.
A, okay. Mm-hmm. All right. I spell it with a Y. Well, her mom spells it with a Y, not me. But, so what is Legal Aid doing here today?
So Legal Aid, we provide services for people who are eligible in Bucks, Chester, Delaware, and Montgomery counties.
Okay.
Today, we are here with our community engagement unit.
Okay.
And we're helping people get their records expunged.
Expunged.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what exactly can you get expunged? Because I'm about to go through one myself, right?
Oh, yes.
I have a summary offense on my record, and I'm like, all right, that's an old case. Let's get that knocked off, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what exactly is available for expungement?
So for summary offenses, there is a 5-year waiting period.
I'm past 5 years.
Oh, yep. So
Yep.
if you're past that 5 years and you've paid off your costs and
All
your
my debt,
fines,
everything's knocked off.
then yes, so you're good to go. So
Okay.
we would recommend that you contact us.
Right.
Anyone who is eligible, we recommend they contact us.
Absolutely.
What else can be expunged, and the main reason why we're here today, so people who are getting their warrants wiped, they have some non-convictions on their record.
Right.
So non-convictions, anything that's dismissed, withdrawn, no prost, they can get that expunged.
Wow. And that's awesome, man. I think expungement is another way, right? It's a deeper way to get that dust off your shoulders, right? For you to look at yourself in the mirror and not say this is what I had to go through. You no longer have to face that. So when you get something expunged, that's wiped off your record, correct?
Absolutely. You are under no legal obligation to disclose that to any employer or any government agency. It's erased, it's wiped, and you're good to go. You never have to think about it again.
Wow. So what crimes or what you could say convictions are not eligible for expungement?
So any convictions that aren't summary offenses,
Okay.
You can get those expunged through a few different ways.
Okay.
So first, there's the ARD program, which you're assigned to by the judge. So
Okay.
if you go through that program and complete it, you will be eligible for expungement of that specific charge.
Okay.
Also, if you are 70 years old and you have a 10-year prior arrest-free period,
Right.
then you can get your whole record expunged.
Okay.
And for misdemeanors and summary offenses that have been 10 years past, you can get them sealed in Pennsylvania
Okay.
through the limited access statute.
Okay.
So limited access is a little bit different than expungement.
All right.
With limited access, your record is sealed from public view,
All right.
but it's not sealed from government agencies. So that includes the FBI for
Right.
background checks.
Okay.
But it still can be very beneficial when you're applying for housing or employment to have charges sealed on your record.
Absolutely, absolutely. So that's what they're doing down here, right? So if you have any summary offenses on your record and it's 10 years old and you like, man, I want these things off, you can come down here, talk to the good people at Legal Aid. So Legal Aid is a free service, correct? If you make under a certain amount of money. So what's that cap? What's the off and on?
Right. So there's not like a one number that you make a certain amount of money and we can't help you. There's a lot of factors that contribute to that. So it's income, it's how many people are in your household. If you have any disabilities, we might be able to make some leeway there. So we recommend anyone that might be struggling to pay for an attorney on their own, we recommend they come by and see what we can do for them.
Awesome. So Legal Aid is not like the public defender's office, but you do have attorneys that represent people if they have cases. Do you also do that?
Yes. So we're a civil legal aid organization, so we don't represent anyone in criminal cases. But beyond criminal records expungement, we have many other departments such as family law. We work with people who are having like landlord issues, any tenants. And and we if you log on to our website, there's a list of areas that we
yes. You're experienced in. So what's the website?
The website is lasp.org.
Real simple. lasp.org. Make sure you go check them out today, right? Or come down here and talk to them. Even if you don't have a warrant or anything like that and you want to know about your expungement, come down here and talk to Jordan, man. Jordan, I like her eyes, right? She seems so she's helpful. She's able to help you out. I've been in contact with Erica Bryant. You know her?
Yes.
Right. That's my girl. She's helped me with my pardon and everything, right? So, hopefully everything, fingers crossed, everything comes together. But she is very, enlightening the way she talks to me, man. So I know the Legal Aid Department, right, from Montgomery County, Chester County, Delaware County. Y'all handling all the boroughs.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So, yes, make sure you come down here today and have a conversation with her because it's important that you find out what you can get expunged and what you can't get expunged. Again, these opportunities don't show up all the time, man, but they're showing up now, right? Chester Partnership for Safe Neighborhoods, the District Attorney's Office, Delaware County is opening their doors for the residents of Chester, Pennsylvania to breathe just a little bit, right? Thank you very much, Jordan.
Thank you.
I like saying that name. She's taking pictures. Thank you. So you just heard, no problem at all. Have a good one. Right. So you just heard me sitting here talking to Legal Aid, man. This This is a dope event, bro. This is real. So I need y'all to go get a cup of coffee, right? And pull up your pants, man, and sit here and say, listen, I can go in here, I can get this warrant wiped out. I can talk to somebody about expungement. I can find out the information that has been, not communicated to the city of Chester. I love communication, right? In a community, it's communication and unity. That's what makes a community. So if we're talking about things and we're working together on solving those issues that we've talked about, then we're a community, right? Can't have a community without communication and unity. So I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I gotta get ready to get over here to the morning meeting, man. Get this thing done. I think I got a couple more interviews. Shout out to OGGO, Kenneth Picasso Hunt, man. Congratulations, Ken, man. Love you, bro. Love you. Seriously. So this is what we're doing, man. This is the city of Chester. We're trying to wipe out your warrant. Please don't come down here with a violent offense saying Pierre said I can come down here. Please, right? If that's what you're running from, you got to call your lawyer, your attorney, and see if you can turn yourself in. But if you have non-violent offenses, man, let's pull this flyer up again. Non-violent offenses, right? And an outstanding CP or MDJ bench warrant, including summaries, will have the opportunity to surrender themselves to authorities in a safe, non-governmental setting. So understand, there's no holding cell in here. You understand what I'm saying to you? Like, there's no jail cell. They're not making you wait in a holding cell for the judge to come out, right? They're sitting here saying, turn yourself in, let's talk about your charges, and then go home with your warrant rescinded. So let's make sure we get down here, man. Let's make sure this happens. Let's continue to let everybody know, man. Get down here. Let's go. Thank you, Lakita Choir Girl Buckner, for your 100 stars. I appreciate it. Man, I want to thank everybody, man, for watching. Everybody for tuning in. This is how we change things. This right here, communication, right? So, and I'll be down here for the next 15 minutes, 10, 15. I'm out of here and racing to the station, right? This is dope. This is a dope situation. If I was still out in the streets and I had a couple warrants, right? Yeah, I would have been here and got them rescinded, right? Probationary warrants. If you're running from your probationary officer, your probation officer, your parole officer, you can come down here. If you were just running for not showing up, you can get your warrant rescinded and get back to probation. It's a second chance, honestly, right? To wipe everything off. And I know how we look at things, and we always think it's not that. It's just that. That's all it is. They're not locking you up. They're not keeping you in here for an extra amount of hours, right? They're trying to help you help them. Think about all the warrants, and you see the sheriffs riding around and knocking on doors and everything else, man. This is an opportunity. This is an opportunity, so don't waste it, man. It's CMPradio.net. What we're going to do is we're going to take a walk. We're going to walk around and see how everything looks if we're allowed to. Let me go ask them if I'm allowed to. I'll be right back.
To make sure I describe it right.
Right, yeah, absolutely. So before I got up and I was going to walk out there and go grab him, he pops up in this joint. Matthew Krause, how you feeling, sir?
I'm good, Pierre. How are you, man?
I'm good. So explain where this idea came from, right? Maybe not where it came from, but what's the reason behind it, the true reason behind it?
Well, I mean, the reason behind it is there are some 8,000 warrants in Delaware County right now.
8,000.
And a lot of them are for little things, you know what I mean? And people are obviously concerned, and sometimes legitimately concerned, about how they have to turn themselves in. They're worried about, if they get stopped at a traffic ticket or if they're trying to fly somewhere, and they want to be able to, feel comfortable that when they turn themselves in and they can address it. Well, this is a combination of the best of both worlds, in the sense that it's a place that's not a courthouse. Right. It's not a police station. Right. We're here at the Christian Church of Chester. Thank you to them for letting us have this event here. Right. And we as a government, I mean, I'm talking about everybody, the judges, probation, parole, the DA's office, public defenders, the defense bar, sheriffs, park police. We're all working together with one goal: peacefully and safely let people turn themselves in and be done with it. They don't have that hanging over their head anymore.
Right.
If we can resolve a case, we'll resolve it. But the goal is to get that 8,000 down as low as we can in the safest and easiest way possible for those with outstanding warrants.
Man, that is dope. You hear him, right? 8,000 warrants in Delaware County, trying to get them knocked down. So turn yourself in, man. Come down here, turn yourself in, and walk right back out, right? Are you arresting anyone down here?
No. I mean, as we said, the only thing we can't control is if there's an out-of-state, out-of-county warrant.
Right.
The sheriffs can't not do their job.
Right.
But other than that, they are doing everything in their power to get everybody to walk out the door. I think we've had about a dozen people come in already in the first hour.
Awesome.
And I've seen them walk out the door.
Awesome.
I made sure I saw the first person. I said, "You all done?"
Right.
And she raised her hand and she walked
She
out.
walked
So
out.
we got one, and then we're processing the others, and that's what we're here for.
Right.
So 9 to 4, come down today, come down tomorrow, and we will we'll clear your warrant and see if we can do more for you.
We had talked about probation. I had texted you and said, "What's up with probation? What are we doing? What's the deal with probation?"
Probation, same thing. Now, obviously, we're not terminating probation or anything like that,
Right.
but you have an outstanding probation warrant. You come in, same thing. You turn yourself in. You'll get a new date. You work out a new plan with probation. I've already met with both juvenile and adult probation, and they have every plan of releasing you for your next court date or your next meeting with your PO.
Wow. This is dope, man. This is dope, man. And I want to thank you for all the hard work that you put in, right? Trying to help the city of Chester, right? And understand that it's not just about prosecuting cases, it's about understanding, right? And giving people that hope that they can be whole again. Right, that's what we're doing here with the Chester Partnership for Safe Neighborhoods, and this is the boss, man. This is the guy, right? That's always hitting me up and talking about, listen, we need to get this done. So this is what we're going to continue to do, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
man.
absolutely. Thanks for getting the word out there. And again, this is not just CPSN. This is again a partnership, and you know how I emphasize partnership.
Absolutely.
All those people that I just listed, all those entities, those groups, those those volunteers that are down here working right now. This wouldn't be possible without them, and hopefully it's a show that we're trying to do the right thing as an office, as a government, and we're trying to be fair and just in how in how we handle matters.
Right.
So come on down.
Right. I want you to talk to the people real quick and tell them why they should come down here today to turn themselves in.
This is the best chance for you to come down and get your warrant resolved with no concerns. Like I said, people have already walked out that door. Nobody wants to arrest anybody. Nobody plans on arresting anybody. You have a Delaware County warrant, whether it's for a summary, misdemeanor, felony, CP, municipal district prelim, we'll take care of it. We want to let you out and go back home, back to work, back to your day, so you can enjoy your weekend and you can enjoy your days without worrying about a warrant over your head.
Right. Non-violent though, right?
Non-violent.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't want nobody coming down here with no crazy warrants. They said they was going to let me go, and it don't happen.
I appreciate that. Thanks.
Right.
Thanks for clarifying.
Absolutely. Right. But I want to thank you for your time, man. I know you're busy. I know you out there.
Yeah, you got
getting
it,
them.
man. Thank you.
No
All
problem.
right.
No problem. You heard him, man. This is what's going on down here at the Christian Church of Chester. She wants to sit down and take a picture, right?
Hold on. Do it with the mask.
Right, with the mask on, right?
I gotta look like I know what I'm doing.
But this is what's going on down here at the Christian Church of Chester, man. We are forgiving warrants, right? Come down here. He said over 8,000 warrants in Delaware County. 8,000. That's a lot of people, bro. And you have the ability to get those warrants rescinded. You get a new court date. If you're on probation, you go see a probationary officer. This is what we need. This is the key. So come on, man. Let's get it done, man. It's cmpradio.net. You already know it's your boy, Uncle P, man. Reminding y'all, listen, I love y'all, man. I want y'all to hope on purpose, right? Believe in yourself. Belief is the first step to doing anything. You have to believe in yourself, no matter what nobody else say. So if you're around your friends right now, you're like, man, I'm about to go down there, and they laughing at you, get up. Get out that room and walk on down here. Drive down here. Hopefully you got a license. Well, you ain't got a license if you got a warrant. Or do you? I don't know. Right. But get down here the best way you know how. Call your uncle. Tell your uncle bring you down here. Your aunt. Tell your mom. Tell your grandma. Whoever. Get you down here. Get in here. Get your warrant rescinded. And go on to live life again. No, I love y'all on purpose, man. No doubt. Be safe. Peace. All right, so I'm back. So they're not gonna let me walk around with the camera, but this is a dope event, man. I have a young lady out there, right? She's getting her warrants rescinded right now. Come through, right? Get your warrant rescinded. You got a fine. Come through. Get your summary offenses. Let's go, man. Let's stop playing. No excuses. No more excuses. But I'm out of here, man. I got to get over to the station. It's cmpradio.net. You already know. Lay y'all on purpose. Peace.